Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Jason Matouk here with another luxury home tour. Today, I brought you to Coral Gables. We're in the exclusive community of Islands of Cocoplum, and I'm gonna be showing you 291 Costanera Road. This home is the only new construction waterfront home for sale in all of Coral Gables. We have a 16,000 square foot lot. You have 100 feet of water frontage with a 48-foot brand new vintage teak dock. 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms with 1 half bathroom. You have just under 10,000 square feet and 6,200 square feet under air. And the house is asking $21 million. And so before we get started, I just would like to remind you that I'm a real estate agent. This is what I do. I show you the nicest homes for sale here in South Florida. So if you're interested, my contact information will be down below. And so we're gonna get started right here in this driveway. There's features to talk about even before we get inside. You have a 4x4 volcanic rock driveway similar to granite, and it's commonly used in European public spaces. And while you're walking through this courtyard style driveway, you have tons of exotic landscaping throughout. It's coming off the balconies, it's planted right in front of us. It's just an amazing drive in when you're coming home or leaving every day. On my left over here, you can see the height of it already. You have your garage, and you can fit 2 monstrous cars in there, plus all of this driveway space that you have. And then finally, as we make our way up, I'm flabbergasted. That's the first time I've used that word in 3 years, because this entrance is absolutely shocking, mind-blowing, and it's drawing me in. We're walking up, the steps have this gorgeous finish, and you have 2 water features on either side. It takes us up into this huge front door. You already know we have a lot to see today. So let's cut to the chase, let's get inside. Let me show you what your potential future home would look like. Follow me in here. So stepping inside, the first thing that you're greeted with is this 100 feet of water frontage. This is your formal sitting room, and it is just jaw-dropping, to say the least. You have a fireplace right over there on one side with the same finish that we saw on the steps in front of the home. And just a quiet place to sit down, casually relax. This is also a Crestron smart home, so if you're sitting here, fireplace is getting too crazy for you, pull up your phone app, turn it off. This house is under your control. And to add to the appeal of this space, you can see right behind here, we have this atrium. From each corner of the house, from the formal sitting room to the dining room to the kitchen, this tree is here just welcoming your guests with open arms. From this formal sitting room, we're gonna head down towards the right side of this home. It's gonna take us to our formal dining room. And check this out. You have this incredible space over here. I love how you can see the water feature in the front, and you can see the tree on your left. We've got 2 of the 4 forces of nature. We've got earth and water. We just gotta find fire and wind. Now we just need fire. I don't know where I'm going with this, but while you're sitting here, you've heard it before in my other videos. You're sitting over here. The most important people having an important meal. Every meal is important when you're with your important people. It's a lot of importance. You look up, you have accent cove lighting. And again, these 11-foot high ceilings on the first floor just make this place feel twice the size of what it actually is. And so we're gonna transition from where you eat to where you make the food. And that's gonna be just ahead of us. And again, just like every aspect of this home, it's jaw-dropping. You have so much natural light between the windows facing the water and the windows right over here in front of the sink. It's just private, and it just lets in the natural light that you want without sacrificing any of your privacy. Who's complaining? And then over here, to start it off, place to sit down, have some breakfast, have a drink. You got bar stool seatings with this Calacatta marble island that waterfalls on both sides. That's like a trendy thing in here. My mom swears it's a dying trend. I don't believe so. Every time I see it in the house, I love it. Custom made cabinetry, almost matching the floor surrounding the entire kitchen. Even little interesting features like this pocket pop-out door where you can have a coffee station, drink station, and if you want to get rid of it, you just slide the doors up, bend them down, and it's completely hidden from your guests. So do with that what you'd like. And of course, you're gonna have some premier appliances. We're gonna have Wolf gas range, Sub-Zero fridge, Wolf ovens. And this is not just any Sub-Zero fridge. Look at that. Look at the size of this. You got sparklings, alcohol, everything that you're gonna need to Keep that smile on your face. As we come a little bit further, you're gonna have your Wolf microwave down below. And again, the gas range with the integrated into the cabinet knobs and the vent above. Cook any meal you like out here, and nobody on the other side of the room is smelling your chicken Alfredo. You're all to yourself. You got a 4-foot long Julian kitchen next to this window. And again, I was talking about natural light. Does it get more natural than this? I'm not gonna tan if I wash too many dishes. That's what we're talking about. And then I just lean back over and I'm in the shade. It's very dramatic. Down over here, we got your temperature controlled wine cooler. Listen, I used to be against these things, and now I realize how important they are. There's nothing like a nice glass of chilled red wine, not cold, not hot, chilled. Eric understands. And so before we go any further forward, I want to show you the back end of the kitchen down over here. There's a few other surprises. We're going to have your laundry room on one side, just next to the laundry room, and another space where you can have a pantry. This pantry is really cool because it's got a view of the water features in the front. And then even down to your staff. You know, if you need a staff that's gonna be here, chef spending the night, captain of your boat spending the night, you got a staff room over here with a full ensuite bathroom. They're taken care of. And then behind me, you're gonna have your garage. It's not finished yet. Obviously, this home is not going live for another month. I'm just giving you a sneak preview, so we're gonna save that for later. And from here, we're actually gonna take you back now into the TV room, one of the TV rooms where you can hang out with your friends and family. And here we have it. Obviously, not overstaged, but just enough to give you the idea. This is a place where you're gonna wake up, have some breakfast, and then come watch morning news, music videos. I don't know, maybe you have MTV in the morning like I used to when I was a kid. Maybe you're that lucky, I don't know. But this is just a great place. I could see myself sitting here watching a movie, 11-foot high ceilings, it's nice and open, crazy view on your left. Even at night, it's super private. You got nothing to worry about over here, and it's just an excellent space to end this side of the home. Now, before we take you directly outside, there's another side of this home on the first floor. We're gonna address that, and then from there, I'm gonna take you outside and show you what a $21 million backyard in a gorgeous brand new home in Coral Gables, in Cocoplum, looks like. Let's go. And passing the formal living room, it's gonna take us into the entertainment side. This is where you would have some guests over, have a quick pre-drink, enjoy the fireplace, TV on the wall, perfectly integrated, might I add. And it also has a really cool bar with a black marble countertop sink, and you've got a huge, almost hidden wine cooler in here. This one, twice the size of the one from the kitchen, ice maker down below, sink. This is a true wet bar. So your guests are hanging out here, watching some TV, enjoying the view. You're making them a drink, you're prepping them for the night. This is just such an awesome place, and I love the fact that it's well utilized. And so from here, we're actually gonna be able to show you the first place a guest can spend the night. As we make our way, of course, in a house of this price, you're gonna have your elevator. Hit the button, elevator will come down, take you back up. It's perfect. While we wait for that, we got the guest powder room. We have a marble vanity, top of the line fixtures, wall mounted toilet that while you're sitting on it, you might as well be on Aladdin's magic carpet. And then I just heard the elevator. Here we go. Pop this door open, take a look at this. Clean, precise, ready to go. It's got that final finish. And then as we make our way down, as I promised earlier, the first place a guest will stay. I know what you're thinking. Jason, this is for the guests. Calm down, Jonathan. I know, it's impressive. This is better than your bedroom at home. It's better than mine too. While you're sitting over here, you've got the illusion of a balcony, because who really is using a balcony over here? You've got these slats giving you the privacy you need, allowing the natural light that you require, like you're a flower ready to blossom. And then on the left, this is where you're gonna really lose it. You know, the ensuite isn't like, oh, look, Jonathan's room in the corner that no one talks to. Like, let's make it crap. No, look at this. You come in here, look, dual sinks, okay? Walk-in shower, window, looking at some beautiful landscaping, as I mentioned at the front, and then finally a massive walk-in closet that's been left empty so the future owner can customize it to their liking. I mean, this room just really offers everything for the guest. And so now it's time to show you the backyard pool area of this home, Follow me, let me show you around. And here we are. This is the epitome of luxury and class. Out here, it is as beautiful, if not more beautiful than the inside. You know, I'm from the islands, and you know I love Calypso. We've got Calypso coral floors throughout the entire outdoor area here, and it is like walking along a luxury beach in Jamaica somewhere. I'm thoroughly impressed, and the good thing is this place has been left unfurnished in the back, so you can see it for what it is. You have faux grass patches for loungers, plugs on the wall for TVs and outdoor seating, and then this area right here where we're standing in is a perfect outdoor dining living room situation. These fans are making me forget the temperature. In my head, it's 26 degrees outside because of these fans. And then here it is, Eric, if you want to come over here and show them. We have the fig tree right over here. I grew up with one of these. I have one of these in my home. They're a really cool tree, and this is like your atrium area where you can see it outside, and everyone inside got to enjoy it. As we make our way further down to this side, we're gonna have a feature that is a must in South Florida. We're gonna have your outdoor summer's kitchen, and this thing is just fully equipped. And it's also designed to be realistic. You know, you've been to houses where the bar out here is just like too big, too much maintenance. This thing is perfect. You're popping up here for a couple drinks, a couple burgers. You got the alfresco grill, vent above, so even though there's a breeze, you just make sure it's completely exhausted out away from you. You got fridge below, ice maker. This thing is like a chef's paradise, or the average cook like me. I'm an average guy, average cook. This would be amazing for me. You wouldn't stop me from cooking out here. I probably wouldn't use my indoor kitchen. Let me not get carried away. As we make our way forward a little bit, just as we had on that side, another grass patch, a lounger, outdoor bed, and then even on the lip of the property, you have these beautiful plants hanging over. And then finally, we have your pool. This thing is insane. It's a 40 by 15 foot long pool. You've got your built-in jacuzzi right over there with a rim of the pool around it. On a sunny day like today, what would you rather be doing? Don't tell me you're in Minnesota right now, putting the fireplace on, jacket on, seeing this and thinking, oh, I'm really happy here. What's your accent over there? I don't even know. You're not thinking that. You're thinking, how do I get to Florida, first class ticket, buy this house, call Jason, get him rich too. Well, then do it then. Stop stopping yourself from helping yourself. As we make our way down, finally, we're gonna leave this coral floor and head on your brand new, beautiful dock. And check this out. You can fit 48 foot long boat right over here. Easy access straight out to the open ocean. And guess what? You know who your neighbor is? Private island. That's never gonna get touched. That's always gonna be there. And it's just a peaceful way to come outside, walk out, maybe see a manatee or two. The water feature from the pool. This is a beautiful home. Looking back on it, I'm thoroughly impressed. And so from here, I'm gonna take you back inside. I'm gonna take you upstairs. I'm gonna show you the main suite and some of the other features that this home has to offer. There's so much outdoor space up there. You're gonna lose it. I'll see you inside. And here we are, second floor. I can already tell right away, the amount of outdoor space is insane. This huge terrace right in front of me. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Down over here, we're gonna have all of your, well, most of your guest bedrooms. Facing the front of the home, you have your first guest bedroom with an ensuite. And I love the view you get because this is a very private, quiet community. Coming back into this hall, down over here on my left, we have a guest bedroom in the middle of the hallway with its own ensuite, but at the end, that's where it really shines. You have a beautiful VIP suite overlooking the backyard, the view, and you can see the huge terrace from right over here. And I'm gonna take you out on this. Check this out. So right out here, the same Calypso coral that we saw, we see it up here again. Tons of outdoor space. I'm now looking at more of that completely private area in front of this home. It's remarkable that you get this view, you're in this area, and the asking price is not that bad. I've only left one thing left in this house for you to see. That's the main suite and the main suite's office. Follow me inside. Let's cut to the chase. Let me blow your mind. Here we are. As soon as we walk down, it's heading towards the main suite. And again, this is where you as the owner are gonna be coming home every single night. So take this in. You see your atrium on the left with the tree, the view on your right, private office. Look at this. Behind these doors, you come home, you wanna get a little extra work done, you don't wanna wake the missus or the mister, I don't know who's watching this, I don't know who's got the money, and you got a place to get your work done, and it is spacious, it's got access to its own balcony, which is unheard of for an office, you know? And if you really needed the extra space, this could be a gym, bedroom, it's really up to you. As we make our way in to where the main suite's side is, this whole side behind me is meant for the main suite. Nothing else over here, you got nothing else to worry about. As soon as we step in, we're gonna have your bathroom on my left. It's exceptional. You got your automatic opening toilet on my left, hidden behind this door, keep all the smells locked in there. You got walk-in shower number 1. Rain head is about 10 feet off the ground. So when that hits you, you're basically in the Amazonian rainforest. You hear frogs in the distance. That's literally the vibes you're getting in here. All right, back to the house. Dual sinks, right? Vanity is floating ever so low, just off an inch. Don't even judge it, right? Sink faucets come out of the wall. Huge mirror. So big that you can have a plant in between. It doesn't obstruct anything. Look at me, shining bright like a diamond. And then in the center, connecting the love between the two walk-in showers, your soak-in tub. Thing is insane. It's on a pedestal. It's got the faucet coming out of the floor. You're taking a bath here, you're a rich MF. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Let's cut to the chase, right? You're rich if you're taking a bath here. And guess what? You're not taking a bath, wall next to you. What? No, this is a $21 million home. You pop this door open, slide this down, and you know what you have? An outdoor terrace space. You can even just leave it like this if you want to, take the bath like that, but you got a place out here that you can just get some fresh air, put some loungers, tan in the morning. You know, if you want to hit a 10, take a shower without having to walk through the house. There is endless opportunity and possibilities. I don't want to hear a single negative thing about that space because I love it. And before we wrap up this side on my left over here, we're gonna have your second water closet, and it's gonna take us into your closet. Again, not finished, and that's for a specific reason. These are very personal touches to a home. This is left up to your imagination, but look at this space. Look how far I've walked back. Eric is a blimp in my radar. Came and see him, and it's just endless space, natural light with these windows. What an amazing place to customize and make your own. And we're gonna head now into the main suite through this closet door. And so we kind of cheated into how we got into this suite. So I just wanna mention what's on my left over here. Down this hallway in the main suite, you have closet space out here. You have a morning bar with a fridge, but back to the actual bedroom itself, this is the most important part. Look what you have. Huge king-size bed, and every day you wake up and every day you go to sleep, water to lullaby you to bed, and birds to wake you up in the morning. Throw away your alarm clock, you've got it with this nature. And I love the openness of the space. This is pretty much how an actual person who owned this home would stage it. I think that's incredible. And then you have a door to this main balcony, if you ever so desire. And kids are out there, hey, Sarah, calm down, whatever, right? But if you want your own private balcony, by God, you've got it. You pop this door open, look how easy. Boom, boom, slides like butter on a skillet. And then you pop it out and you've got your private balcony. This is the best view from the home, as it should be. This is the main suite, you know? And you're just looking out over what seems like endless view of landscaping and nature and breeze blowing and birds chirping. It is jaw-dropping, and it is exactly, finally, like what you expect when you're buying a $21 million home. This is one of the first homes I've been in since I've started this channel where the ridiculous asking price doesn't seem so ridiculous. So on that note, I'd just like to say thank you for coming on this tour with me. Again, my name is Jason Matouk. I'm a real estate agent in South Florida. This is what I do. And this home is so new, it's not even on the market yet. So if you're interested in buying this property, my information will be down below. Feel free to watch some of the other videos we've done, and I just wanna say thank you. And if you're a returning subscriber, I just wanna say that I love you, care about you more than any other YouTuber cares about their audience. That's a fact. I'll see you at the next one. You know what? No words of advice, just have a great day. That's all I've got to say.